Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. This is my first YouTube video and yeah, it's going to be a bit of a chat. Please be patient, and also English is not my first language, so be patient for that as well, because I might be making a few mistakes. So yeah, in today's video I would like to speak to you a little bit about Copenhagen fashion. We just came back from Copenhagen a week ago roughly, and I spotted some cool outfits, streetwear, color combination, and I also had some ideas that I wanted to share with you regarding the Copenhagen style, the Scandi style, and how it is commercialized by fashion brands. Yeah, let's begin. First of all, what I noticed about Copenhageners is that they wear comfortable clothes, comfortable outfits. They cycle around so much, and it wouldn't be that comfortable to wear heels while cycling for 20 minutes, I guess. Also, their outfits are very weather-wise. They do dress for the weather, but they know how to do it very well. I feel like the key pieces in a Copenhagen person's wardrobe is a very good jacket. In this case, we're talking about spring weather, so it could be denim, leather, it could be a short trench coat, a long trench coat, and I felt like the best pieces were the vintage ones. Copenhagen is such a cool place for thrifting. I also made a reel on YouTube on where to thrift in Copenhagen. Yeah, the shops were incredible in respect to Italy. A very good vintage jacket. I saw this very cool one. It was a sort of biker leather jacket. It was black, and here on the chest it had some zebra fur. It was so good. I wish I took a picture. Also, denim jackets, as I said before, especially one with denim. Denim trousers of the same shade, of a different shade, is just very cool and comfortable to wear. I saw people also playing a lot with leather colors. So this pistachio leather blazer with this polka dots long skirt, and I think this is my favorite one, with this brown Chelsea boots. It's very playful and comfortable at the same time. For jackets, I feel like I saw lots of trench coats, especially in beige tones, very classic ones, oversized. I was sort of expecting that because of the Copenhagen girly aesthetic on Pinterest. Trench coats are everywhere. Moving on to other garments I spotted, I cannot forget talking about their bags. They had such cool bags, and the coolest ones I saw were thrifted, like they were secondhand or vintage. And I feel like this is something that makes such a big difference in an outfit, like having this statement piece that pops out. And one of the most important lessons I learned from Copenhagen people is that vintage is not a trend. I feel like lately thrifting has been more of a trend, more of a necessity almost, rather than a style choice, as maybe it was more in the past when it was a niche thing. Copenhageners, they know how to style their vintage bags. As I already moved on, accessories, hair accessories, like hair clips, clothes, also scarves, like those little cotton scarf that you can tie around your neck, and shoes. Shoes is another big part of Copenhagen style. I feel like their outfits are quite staple pieces. What they love playing with is bags and jackets and shoes. Some shoes were amazing, and also here, especially vintage shoes and comfortable options. I feel like Copenhageners, they prefer wearing low shoes like ballet flats or kitten heels, but also for boots, like no heels. Also for vintage options. I remember these amazing a pair of boots I saw on a girl who was cycling, so I couldn't take a picture of them, but they were so pretty. They were vintage. They had this animalier pattern, like zebra, but like dark tones, and a low heel, probably like 4 centimeters. I didn't see high heels. Sporty shoes like New Balance, Asics. Copenhagen people are very into ballet flats, and there is this new design for ballet flats I've been seeing on some Copenhagen girls on the internet, and I also spotted some in a shop. There's these ballet flats with this wide rose, like a very open one on the top of the shoe, a bit more bold, I would say, more audacious than just ballet flats with a thin ribbon or just nothing on the top of it. Not really my style, I would say. In a thrift shop called, I think it was Reseller, I saw these very pretty Lanvin ballet shoes. They were just this patent leather, black ones, and they were like 100 euros, or they were not even my size. Right after walking out of the shop, I had to search them on Vinted. Actually bought the exact same ones, but they're like red with this crocodile pattern. And I got them for way less, like 35 euros. So this is what I think are the most interesting pieces to wear from what I saw in Copenhagen. This also came with a little reflection. Obviously, Scandi style has been very popular on the internet over the past couple of years. This trend has been taken from fast fashion and like globalized. So I was actually very curious when I traveled to Copenhagen to see if there was something more than just what I saw on Pinterest. I mean, I didn't expect everybody to dress that way. It was a bit sad to see so many fast fashion brands, also in Copenhagen itself, taking these pieces and making them their own, and sort of create a stereotype of what a Copenhagen girlie or any Copenhagen person dresses like. I don't really like walking into fast fashion shops, but because I've never been to some of them, like ever in my life, I went to Arcade. I was very curious to see what it looked like, what their clothes looked like. And I was very disappointed because the variety of clothes they had, I just feel like they all looked the same with other shops. And for instance, there were cotton pajama trousers, striped, long-sleeved shirts with the same color palettes, like red and black and blue. And the designs were very plain, I would say, and what I actually saw in the streets was more colorful, was more than that. I don't really like the idea of them selling the aesthetic and creating a stereotype out of this trend. Scandi style should rather encourage us to make the best use out of our clothes by layering, making combinations that we would have never thought of, and thrift. This is a big lesson I learned. I think vintage and thrifting is not just a trend, it's also a style choice. And also other shops in Copenhagen were selling like striped shirts with like ribbons and boxer shorts, and the quality was so poor. I'm not saying that I don't like these garments, I'm just trying to say that it's like stealing away style just to make it marketable. My main concern was that they were stealing ideas from them. So for instance, I bought this makeup bag which was handmade, and I've been wanting one for ages. Not sure if it's a piece of handcraft that is typical from Denmark, but so it's spreading a lot around the Copenhagen girlies. But yeah, I've been seeing it everywhere on like fast fashion brands. I didn't want to get one from them because I know it's a typical handmade bag with like this quilted fabric, and there's normally a label with the brand's name. And I'm very happy I got it from Copenhagen, and I got it from a local shop, like this small brand that was selling quilted vests. This is just an example. Yeah, so let me know what you think, and I hope you enjoyed this first video, and if you did, please subscribe. I plan to make content regarding fashion styling, outfits, ideas, and thrifting in Italy. And thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Ciao, ciao.